Steady as she goes, steady now. Steady as she goes, I am figuring it out. Oh, I'm figuring it out. I'm working up onto something. Good morning. It is good morning. Day 4. And today on day 4, it's a good one. I got my ass cushion. I got my cup of coffee. I got my smokes. Well, steady as she goes, steady now. Steady now. Ease up. You know? I got my fears and my hopes. But I might not have the right words. But I have the right charms. I have the right qualities. I have the right sense of humor that a lot of people a lot of people, hey, steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. Well, nothing. Someone, little birdie tweeted something. I learned something new today. Kind of very relevant. Very current. It depends on what year we're talking about. But in the year I figured it out. In a year I figured it out. And what I figured out, some people say you don't want to tell a lie. Some people say you don't want to be skinned alive. I don't know. What others think about the torture being done, because they really don't know what 22 is all about. Or the number 29. I figured it out. I figured out a mystery. A ghost story that needed to be told. Not once. Not twice. But 3 times. I figured it out. I did it. Oops, I did it again. I read through your heart. I ripped it right out of your chest. Oops, I did it again. I came out of my shell. I'm not that insane. I think I had it up to here, to listening to what you're bitching me about. But I figured it out. And what a lot of people are gonna say is, what did you figure out? You had to remember, and you had to know who the fuck Jenna Noel Kelly was to have figured it out. And once things click, it's gonna baffle you. Who's taking all the fights? Who's winning all the fights and all the arguments? Who's really winning? Who's really fighting? That's where it came down to. It clicked. What clicked? The light bulb. It clicked. So, do you know how to fix a light bulb? Yes. Yes, I do. But I can't fix the next part. I can't jerry rig. I can't fake this next part. I figured something out. And by golly, that girl still, did you know her? Or were you just against her? You're all for women's rights. You're all for men's rights. You're all for coming out forth to not just your family and friends, but your parents. Tell the truth. Never tell a lie. If they catch you in a lie, they'll shock you 3 times. But I figured it out with a light bulb. I've been shocked 3 times. But as shocking as being shocked by, working on electrical, I still figured it out how to change a light bulb on my own. But here's the thing, I was never always alone. There were many, many people that knew this person. So I didn't track this person down. This person just happened to stumble by as she's walking away. I noticed that she had black wings, a trench coat, and a blue tie. It was such a blur. But that's the last solid moment, that Kodak moment, when the war and the fighting had stopped. Happy New Year's. You're still here? Well, if I figured it out 3 times, I've been shocked 3 times. So I've been penalized 3 times. But if I'm hitting things on the target every single time with accuracy, precision, I really gotta be honest, you know. Oh, you know, whenever ever using airsoft, Nerf guns, or real guns, never, ever, ever skip gun safety 101. Always remember where your safety is. Just FYI. Because I'm a fan of Supernatural, and if I say the W word, people don't like it. But when I say I have airsoft, that's perfectly fine. See, I learned how to shoot like the best of them. The ones that can go through a whole bunch of torture, a whole bunch of PTSD, and yet still, day in, day out, do my 22 push-ups, drink my coffee, have my cigarette, read the morning paper if I really fucking feel like it. But if I did something, what'd I do? 5, I gotta tell you, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just trying to fix timelines. You see in the comics, you see on Netflix, it's an original series. I met my hero. I met my heroes. The boys in the boys of, well, the boys from Chicago. Has a hard time singing out loud, so he closes his eyes and sings out loud. He feels his heart racing into his chest. He's never gonna say the best for last. He doesn't like spoiling things with happy endings. But if the audio picks this up, I hope they know it's not a joke. The Umbrella Academy. I read every single thing Gerard Way has put out. But I'm not gonna be like I'm the #1 fan, because there's something that he says to me as I'm holding his hand. And how my debut broke out as my art being tasty. Tasty. Has my art gotten bizarre? Well, I said viewer discretion is advised. I said warning, if you want to click on this, click on this. Did you listen? Did you listen? When I said, did you not heed my warning? You mustn't read from the book. Yeah, I didn't read from the book. I had a cat. I didn't read from the book. I had a cat. But this isn't hocus pocus. I have family and friends that would be kind of surprised when I say that I wrote a song about Emily. There's a few songs that are about Emily. One song comes to mind in 1979 called The Zombies, Emily. Another song comes to mind is Emily by Corey Robert. F. A big F. I wasn't a big fat liar, Frankie. I wasn't. But Frankie Muniz is getting into NASCAR, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. But that is news, sports, and updates. Well, update this. Today is Thursday. We had a special video. What did we learn in the special video? Well, we learned it wasn't actually what I was expecting. They said we had a special K. I was like, okay, two things pop up to my mind when they say special K. Did you find your special K blend? I did. I woke up with an epiphany. I woke up today with an epiphany. It's day 4. I'm going into this still optimistic. It's day 4. I'm still going into this optimistic. I know the odds may be stacked against me very high. Or the evens may be kind of off. But, you know, math was never really my forte. But I did recognize and notice numbers weren't adding up. Or being subtracted. And I was like, hold on. Before we get into, like, you know, you want to badmouth me, or argument, or cut me off, hear me out. I don't know if the audio works anymore. I think my earbuds can't handle my Sound of Music. There's like, your Sound of Music is too metal. It's too metal. I'm like, yes, I love to play metal. It's too loud. No, it's not. It's not. What song were you listening to, and how How high were you listening to that song? How heavy did you go? How far down the rabbit hole did you go? Before I found you, I found myself slowly slipping away. Never knowing what's gonna happen. They used to call me fucking Tom. I fucking hate my mom. Tom Green. No one remembers Tom Green. Like, no one remembers the 90s. Okay, well, if someone doesn't remember the 90s, there was a great movie film that was aired and filmed by Disney, and I worked, and I've been there, and I walked the track. I've been to set. I lived on set. When I say I do something good, I do something good. When I say I do something bad, I'll tell you, my choices are slim. Because my favorite artwork is by Gerard Way, which y'all had a problem with Gerard way back in the day. But now that the day is finally here, the world may be ugly, but you're still beautiful to me. I know you're asleep. I know you can't hear me. But remember, just remember that Williamsburg Square, I solved the case. Oops, I did it again. I read through the book. What did we tell you? I couldn't stop reading the book. I could not stop reading the same book. But it was so good. It was so good. The book was so good. I couldn't put it down. Sorry. I was enjoying reading. I've really lost track of time in books. Well, if you lost track of time in books, you know. But, you know, it's funny. Why am I laughing? It's because no one believes a word I say. And then when they come and check on me, I was telling the truth. I'm living in a ghost story. But I solved the ghost story. All the ghosts found peace. All those 22 fans found peace. Found closure. Found a way to motivate! To get in shape! Frog Brothers don't die! Frog Brothers don't die! Come on, they don't. But I did it. I closed my eyes. They said it's Hell Week. Do you believe it? Well, boys, do you believe it? Would you say that Alaska could be in my future? If I closed my eyes and said, well, I'll do everything in my power to enlist. If I clear everything, I get everything cleared. Could I reinstate? As a digger? Give me that opportunity. give me that opportunity to prove you and to prove to this family and honor and your word that I do not break my vows. I'll get down on one knee in New York City. I'll see you ice skating. I'll see you next summer. They weren't death threats. They weren't terrorist plots. They were just the stories. The biggest ghost story I ever told terrified the whole entire world against humanity. It was like 29 years ago. If you grew up in the 90s, you probably remember hearing about the future, that the Simpsons knew it. Simpsons did it. What show has lasted for centuries, decades? Name a show that's still on the air. Name a channel that's still on the air. For 3 times in a row, Grammy award-winning filmmakers still, till this day, they can't make up their mind. For the last 3 words are famous last words that we do not speak. I will go down in flames for strike 3. When I hear those bells, when I see that number, that lucky number, oh, how lucky was it? It was very lucky. Will Space Cowboy, how lucky are you? I survived 3 days. And I saw that bell. And they said, do you wish to ring the bell? And I said, nope. And yet they kept on right on it. Fighting it out, duking it out, going to every strength to fight it out. 2 muscular men just fighting it out. Who's gonna win? Apollo Creed or Sylvester Stallone? Oh my God, my heart was racing. They were going so lengths. Who would win in a fight to the battle? Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Which one was it that said, hey, if I meet you, if I come up to you, and I ask you for your autograph, you're not gonna freak out? You're not gonna freak out. You're not gonna be a schoolgirl fangirl idol, right? You know, Gerard Way, you know, has given me and Loudwire and Zigzag Entertainments, Twisted Pictures Entertainments, Twisted Sisters. What version of Alice in Wonderland do you prefer? Because there are 5 off the top of my head, there's 5. Lucky number 5. Did you read your fortune today? Do you believe in your fortune? Do you believe in prayer? Do you believe in knowing that Adrian could not or possibly not wake up? Rocky's wife had a coma in that movie. That's heavy. That's heavy, man. That's heavy shit. Yeah, I can carry that heavy shit. Because for some odd reason, I don't feel the pain anymore. I feel like I'm at peace. I feel like I proved my revenge by saying this for 30 minutes. We're going to hit a pause because it's not time yet. It's not time to create hype and drama. I mean, drama's one thing. I'm really good at drama. That Green Day, My Chemical Romance, Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, Hawthorne Heights, Pierce the Veil, Alexa, You're Screaming, Calm down. Calm down. Sometimes I don't see you. Sometimes I just hear you. And they're just like, is he mumbling? Or is he actually talking? Sometimes they see it. But I'll give a thumbs up on the script. Because that script hit me hard. And I think it hit someone else hard. But I think I hit harder. I think I hit the nail on the hammer. Yeah. Dead accuracy. I love striking out people. That's why, like, in baseball games, when they play against me, I'm using Trevor Hoffman. He's my all-time closing pitcher. I met Trevor Hoffman. I met Tony Gwynn. I've gotten their autographs before. Do you believe that? Do you believe that strike? Was that strike or was that a foul tip? Am I still in it? Am I still in it to win it? Am I still in it to not ring that bell? Because you know what happens when you ring that bell. You don't want to walk down the road of shame. That some have said, oh, you know, it's easy. Get a job. Pay your rent. Support a family. Make the grades. Pass the schools. survive, move on. The past, I started to learn. I started to learn and study. I mean, study the books. The books I saved. I saved everything. But strike three. Oh no. I struck him out. Oh no. Shit. Cody, are you okay? I might have been playing MLB 22 too much and just going on a strikeout hype moment and a hype train. Or I may have been watching someone else stream it and try to get credit for something that I did. I don't copy people. I don't cheat. But when I say I did something and I mention your name, I got your attention now, Mr. Wayne. It's alright, Mr. Wayne. You fall. You're falling. It's okay. Is he okay? Is Cody Wayne Thomas okay? He's doing fine. That I'm aware of. As for his co-host and his friend, his brother, yeah, we're family, bud. Didn't we all make that pact that would get tattoos? Rico's Rough Riders! Join Space Fleet! Really? Is this like the Navy or like the UFC, the US, is it like the Marines, like the Space Marines from Aliens? If it's not like Space Marines from Aliens or Bugs on Planet Klandaktu, like the Arachnids, don't come to me and say it's like that. Because, by golly, Japan, you did it. You did it. Japan, United States, you did it. You made a baby. You did it. You made a robot. You did it. I love those two countries. I have family and friends that have been to Japan. I have relatives that have been to Japan. They have experienced the trip of a lifetime. Go to Japan or go to Guam. Well, how about go to India? How about go to... Well, someone went to India, but I went to Hawaii. And Cody Maverick! It was Cody Maverick. Yes, it was. Shout it out. Holy crap. Dan, seriously. Oh, crap. It says Special K. Especially there was a Special K moment. It was kind of cringy today at work. It said it was a Special K moment. Which a Special K moment is like... You see something, you say something. Safety 101. When working in a trailer and backing up, how many people should be in a trailer? See something, say something. When you see something, you say something. What did you see? It's more of, what did you hear? What did you actually take in? But did it all just fade away? Well, what would you like to know? Would you like to know more? Because I think I figured it out. kind of hit the target once again. Smoking. See, I never mess with airsoft when I'm smoking. Now, I can smoke cigarettes all day long. But when I'm smoking cannabis, I don't mess with those. So, and I don't mess with knives. But people like knives. People like guns. People like swords. People like the crossplay. They're not bad. Crossplaying is not bad. See something, say something. I saw one of my coworkers scream out, "It's Cody Maverick." I was like, yeah. I laughed. Strike three. 3 shots. I made goals in a matter of 30 minutes. Hockey. I'm in the penalty box right now for strike 3, questionable strike 3. For, one of my listeners, one of my viewers got in contact with me. A local. Yeah. I'm not local. I'm not loco. But I'm not local. I'm kind of popular and famous. And it's funny when people say, "How famous are you?" I like to keep my privacy very, very tight. I mean, very tight. Like, I met Stephen King. Been to his house. That's pretty cool. He actually, wasn't scary. I wasn't shocked. I was like, wow, see something, say something. I see myself living my dreams, doing what I love to do, each and every day. As ages and videos go by, I really want to keep a careful eye. Yes, I know. A lot of my fans from the fan service and the non-fan service. Yeah, a lot of our subs. They don't call me Daddy. I'm just their uncle. But I'm a famous uncle. My whole family runs in fame and fortune. And I didn't want to upset. I didn't want to forget. Never forget 22. Never forget Winchester. Never forget it. Safety first. But if you get it, you never point a gun at anyone. You point your taser and you shock them 3 times. You never pull your gun out. No matter how bad the fighting gets, the roughness gets. Because, I don't know if you remember Fall Out Boy. I don't know if you remember the chaos of the 90s or the chaos of the 95s. or the chaos in the 98s, or the chaos in the 99s, decades, millennials, years, stories that would come and go. Would you believe them if I told you you were in a ghost story? Would you believe you were in a ghost story? If the ghost story had a happy ending, would you believe it? That it was a 1 in a million shot. Some local guy in Maine won $1 million. No, he won a lot more. So filthy rich. You don't know how rich this motherfucker got. He won the lottery. He didn't cheat the lottery. He just had lucky numbers. I didn't play the lottery, but that was the bounty. The bounty. The bounty was. It was gross. It was so insatiably gross. Tasty. Okay, so what I'm about to say may shock you. If I have your attention now, it may shock you. But you're not being interrogated. You're not being interrogated. The hell I'm not. Every single time they want to know. Every single time they want to know where it all comes from. Is it from family trees with broken fucking leaves? Or is it from family trees with broken apples? Dead apples. Dead apples opened up for Marilyn Manson and Rob Zombie and Korn back in my day. How old do you fucking think I am? How old do you fucking think I am? They say act your age. Alright, what's my age again? What's my age again? Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and passed our bubble. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and passed our bubble. Uh-oh. Don't play trouble. If you ever come and visit again, please. The nightmares never stop. But if you want to call me out at 3 a.m. in the morning and say you have a true emergency, it better be a true goddamn emergency. But that's strike 3. I might have stricken out my best friend. I might have KO'd him in UFC. 4, 3, 2, or 1. On Twitch. On YouTube. On Facebook. On Spotify. On Talk Broken Radio. AM. Because it's AM, baby. It's AM. You're waking up early morning to an icy bath. You're icing your fucking body. You've done a workout. Your back is breaking. You've been working out like the Philadelphia Kid. Inspired by Sylvester Stallone, but yeah, his autograph was actually pretty pricey. He had a price. And it was pretty pricey for an autograph by him. Gerard Way, every single time. Mikey Way, every single time. Frankie Iero, every single time. Pete Wentz, every single time. Who's the number 1 punk of 91X FM radio, or AM radio, actually, sorry. You know, I know a whole bunch of cats. I know a whole bunch of DJs. I know a whole bunch of everyone. And a lot of people always get my name wrong. They get my name wrong on the radio. I'm on a Mexican radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. I'm on a Mexican, whoa, radio. Uh-oh, I'm on a Mexican radio. Whoa, 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 whoa. They'll tell my mom and my dad. They'll tell my sister and her lover. They won't know where to go. They'll step outside and say goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye, because bingo. We made 3 strikes. We struck out our best friend. But me and my friends get no respect. What the Scooby-Doo that we neglect? We've been putting all our foes in check. But me and my friends get no respect. So what? Who cares? I'm doing as I please. I'm singing to this mic, a special underwater mic. Who's to save the world? Who's to save the day? When they got evil Arabs and tanks that want to blow this world. He may be fat, he may be small. He may be fat, he may be swell as them all. But his name is not, for the love of God, Gaston. Beauty didn't kill the beast. The beast didn't kill Beauty. Beauty didn't kill the beast. No, the beast didn't kill Beauty. This argument, you really want to settle this argument. I want to know. I just want to know why. Don't you love New York City? Don't you love the 4th of July? I just want to know why. Why you think that I'm not like you girls. I get it. I fucking get it. I fucking did it. I lit the blade. I lit the candle. Emily. Zachary Binks. Emily. Zachary Binks. Emily. Zachary Binks. I did it. I passed. Do you believe me? With tears coming down my eyes right now, do you believe me? Is Cody okay? Because we might have gotten into an argument. We might have gotten into a fight. We might have duked it out like old times. But I get sometimes heated in the moment. It was the heat of the moment. Yeah, we remember that episode. Kenny can't die. Yeah, I know a lot of Kennys. But it's true. I guess you really want to highly censor me. you really want to watch the things you say. Well, Drew. He taught me something. Your son's going to be a great rider. A great motocross rider, supercross rider. I'm impressed. I would sponsor him. I would work for him if he ever goes into that extreme sport. I really want to be on this pit crew. I want to be walking the tracks. I want to be getting into shape. I want to be, meeting Marvin Muskin again. I want to race. But I'm just a stunt devil. But Evel Knievel was the most extremist. Evel Knievel. I'm not Dr. Evil. I'm more like, they call me Digger. Welcome to Atlantis. Welcome to, Journey to Atlantis. Welcome to SeaWorld. You ever been to SeaWorld? You're gonna get wet. You're gonna go on an Arctic adventure. You're gonna get wet. You're gonna go sit in the movie theater and fall asleep. I guess no one ever watched the movie Donnie Darko. Growing up, I watched Donnie Darko too many times. Yeah, Kyle, we know. We know Kyle. We know a lot of Kyles. But you only know one punk. One hockey puck. Kelly. I had a friend named Kelly. He was the very first bassist that relinquished his guitars to me. Kelly's a good bassist. You should hear him play. One of my other friends. I have lots of friends. Yeah, Kyle has lots of friends. Kenny has lots of friends. Craig has lots of friends. Corey has lots of friends. In high places. And in low places. But he has lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of things that, do you believe in magic? Waking up one day, you end up in the world with so okay. It's magic. No, I plan on waking up in a tight studio apartment attic. Anyway, I guess the mic dropped. Okay, rap battle's over. We'll move on. Alright, to our guest speaker. We're gonna skip to our lines. Skip to my darling. Alright. Does it feel weird getting banned? Does it feel weird getting what? Getting slapped in the face? Getting hit in the head with a shoe? Or getting punched in the nose? I don't know. I haven't lost my teeth. What teeth? Oh, that's a good strike. Strike the match. Light the fire. It's getting cold. It's getting cold in here. I don't think you want to take off your clothes. Don't. Don't. For the love of God, don't. I don't like that remix. Safety first, man. Safety first. Yep, safety first. Safety first. She was a local police officer. How did you get into prison school? Well, boys, Keith Sutherland said, Michael, it's okay to jump off that bridge. You're not going to die. I know. I'm not going to die. But oops, I did it again. I wrote myself out of the acceptance speech. Because was it my thanks? Was it my laughs? Was it my doing? The world didn't revolve around me. It didn't. Cards Against Humanity. It didn't. It never really got attention. But in the Navy, we're gonna make you into men. In the Navy, we're gonna give you a gun. In the Navy, we're gonna ink your skin. We're gonna make you see the colors in. It might not be red as a flag. It might not be white as snow. It might be blue like the tears, but you're never coming home. The train is moving all along. You're never coming home. I wish you would, I miss you so. I see the flag and I look at it every day. But when you broke my fucking heart, I couldn't imagine going far, but you did it. You ripped out my heart and you did it. You won the race, the victory. You won a trip, tell them what they want in store. They're going to get all the fame. They're gonna take the credit from my name. They wanna break me for all the things I do. I'll never speak the truth. I'll always tell them lies and lies and lies and lies. I'll strike the match and I'll break it down. I won 3 times. Strikeouts. That's where it first started. In MLB 22. If anyone has not seen that Twitch video, it went viral. It was like a 1 in a million video because I was so excited that I struck out a lot of people. Oh my god! Kyle! Kyle? No. I never really had friends until I knew that they were going to make the 90s show on Netflix. So maybe that's strike three, and I'm just really good at what I do. I mean, I'm just really fucking good at what I do. I mean, off the record, on the record, off the record, on the record, off the record, on the record. How far do you want to go? Do you want gold or do you want silver? How far do you want to go down the rabbit hole? It's the 90s. It's 2090s. It's 2090. That's a far future. That's a far future out there, right? Futurama. Good show. Matt Warren. Comic-Con. Yeah. My whole life. I forgot to write myself in the acceptance speech. Because I wasn't invited to the wedding. I didn't get invited to the wedding. And I was kind of skeptic of why I didn't get invited to the wedding. I was kind of skeptic in why I did not get invited to the wedding. I'm part of a family tree that has 2 bad apples. Apples to apples. Hey, Dad. That's my name. Don't wear it out. So if you want to have a special cake, blend a coffee. You can check out Popular Anime Punk on Instagram. I think Instagram's way better than Twitter. I'm just gonna say, off the record. Because I don't want to be on the record. I just want to be mentioned. Because it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, you know? I'm not gonna lie. Adam, I'm not gonna lie. All my childhood friends growing up, you're in the story. Bingo. Did he say a bingo? Bingo. Did he win? Tell him what he won. I don't know. I don't like spoiling surprises. But on the record, actually, this is off the record. This is a bonus OVA track on Spotify and on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. And it might be a strike. It might be a goal. Oh, I love hockey. Oh, I love hockey season. Oh, I love the fight. Debate me on something. I'll win. But I won't hit you. I won't hit you. I won't hit you. Honestly, men, women, boys and girls, like off the record, just respect the badge, alright? 5 stars. Respect it. I want to get a new flag on my car. I support first responders, firefighters, military, veterans, a lot of famous celebrities, and I cover a lot of stories. 91X did get out to me. They did reach out to me. Thanks to Kat, high school friend who was in the DJ industry that got a hold of my channel, started making it viral on YouTube, started getting some support and listeners. But off the record, on the record, can you hear me? Or is it too loud? We'll take it down to we'll take it down to a level. We'll take it to the limit. Yeah, what, where did I hear that commercial from?
Huh?
Where did I hear that commercial from?
What commercial?
We'll take it to the limit. When we went skiing. Oh, you like skiing? You like Dumb and Dumber? Don't hit her, man. Don't hit her. I promise. On that lake in New York City. I still haven't woken up yet. Keyword, yet. So, either this stays on my permanent record and I get another F and my dad calls me a big fat liar and freaking Muniz is a fucking faggot, or I speak the truth, my breath starts to show, I might be smoking, I might be getting really high, I might just check you out and read your book. But if your book isn't based on true events, accuracy, 3 times in a row throughout history, I'm not going to agree with you. I may disagree with you. But what I know sometimes is news to me. Sometimes it's reading the paper. Sometimes it's waking up and reading the paper. Waking up and reading the paper. It's happened 3 times. I've seen Jen and Noel Kelly ice skating, like serendipity, John Cusack, and Kate Beckinsale. A good movie. A very, very romantic, cute, wholesome, popular movie. Highly recommended. I would check it out if you're on Netflix. If you are. I don't want to be a you wannabe. I want to be on the radio. But I want to know that Jenna Noel Kelly and Cody Wayne Thomas and Jasmine's, twins, Basil, twins. It's your father. Can again? Can you repeat that? You weren't coming in clear. Was there a niner? Ah, shit. Well, Captain, oh, my captain. Tragedy struck. Tragedy struck. There was some sweet, I mean, it was sweet. It was juicy. It was a little tasteful, but never enough. Never, never, never. Never, never. Never again. Never, never. Never again. Never, never. She never said a word. She just stood there. She cried with all her tears. And she never said a prayer. But when she opened up her eyes and saw the sun rise, her skin began to fade. Her eyes began to close. I'm saying sorry this time, my saddest mom. I'm saying sorry this time, my saddest mom. I'm saying sorry this time, the sad is my mom. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose Dad. I don't want to lose a thing. I just want to forget our name. I refuse to answer this without one thing. Well, yeah, better call Saul. You know, when they say gross, it's like, what gross do you mean? Do you mean like it's grotesque? It's, extreme? It's all in my head, and this is fantasy, and this is gibberish, and no one can actually hear this, no one can actually see this? Did I get in trouble? Did I do something really bad? Why are you going to interrogate me with a million, billion, trillion questions? When you know what is gun safety, what is sexual harassment, what is sexual harassment? Yeah, I don't sexualize anything. You know, I really don't. I guess I'll take the strike, I'll take the match, and I'll burn a little sparkler. Yeah, sparklers. They're harmless. It was the 4th of July. Yeah, I saw Fall Out Boy in Chicago with Jenna Noel Kelly. I'm famous. What are unpopular celebrities? We're the unpopular celebrities. We're the unpopular celebrities. Now that they're popular, now that they have a job, now that they have a job, now that they have a job, we're the diggers. We're going to dig our holes. We're going to sit into this grave. We're the diggers. We're going to sit into these holes until we're all dead. I didn't lose my mind. I didn't lose my marbles. It just took me a while until I figured out a name. A name that never knew, but now you fucking know. I'll ride a horse with you. Well, yeah. I'll ride a horse. I'll face my fears. I'll take a strike. I'll take a timeout, coach. I'll take a timeout. I'll yellow flag myself. I'll pull myself out. If I agree on the challenge you're challenging, you call me out. You call me up. Did I make it to the big leagues? Did I make it? Is this thing even on? Or is this interview over before we even started? Because the names I'm about to mention, the things I'm about to mention, on record, and maybe off record, they may or may not concern you in a way that you wouldn't understand. Like, you wouldn't understand. You had to read the book from start to middle to end. And then read it again. And read it again. How many times? How many goddamn times? Never, ever, ever hit a woman. Don't cheat. I didn't cheat. I was on record. And then I was off record. Then I was on record. Then I was off record. I don't want to die to that song record. Not by Bonnie Taylor. No. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit scared and I know that I'm sinking away. Turn around. Every now I get a little snake in the grass and I know that you're coming around. Turn around right now. Never want to open up my eyes and see the world inside. I never want to wake up until you reveal me for who I really was saying. Now you know the story and the story is out. You can't hold it back anymore. The truth is come. I'm finally out on my own. I'm finally out on my own. I'm finally out on my own. I've been living in this world. I've been holding on forever. And then never's gonna say goodbye. And never's gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna keep singing till the day I die again. Strike me out. Call me out. Just give me what I deserve. Yes, I knew a friend named Cameron. He was a great kid. Yes, I knew a friend named Jonathan. He was a great kid. Yes, I knew a friend named Jasmine's. I say plural. Yes, I knew a friend named Cody. Yes, I knew what everything was going on. I couldn't prevent it from happening, but I knew if I figured out the truth, if I sing it out, it hurts less. But here's a movie that can maybe give you the puzzle. The last puzzle piece. The last puzzle piece. Twisted Pictures. I used to wear a fucking crown made of thorns and hell-bound. I used to wear a fucking crown hell-bound from where I stand. I never broke my fucking rib just to see the skin so real. I never broke my fucking body just to go to hell again. Just to go to hell again. You gotta fight for your right to party. They're never gonna let you out. They're gonna try and shut you down. They don't wanna give you what you deserve. They're gonna kill you with their ever-ounceing gas. Gotta give them what they want. Gotta give them what they want. I can't smoke in peace again. I'm being bitched at for something. I feel dirty. I feel pretty. I feel dirty. I feel pretty. I feel dirty. I feel pretty. I'm a big fan of Marilyn Manson. I've seen Marilyn Manson. And it's coming to Bangor, Maine. Yeah. But I never hit. I never hit. And then they're like, hit. I'm like, hit what? Hit! Hit! Hit it! Hit what? Hit it! Hit what? What'd I hit? What'd I hit? Number one! You hit the number one! Number one! Bingo! You hit number one. 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 You can win. But see, when they talk about gross, it's like, people are like, that's a gross amount. And it's like, yes, I know, it's gross. It's a gross amount. It's very gross. What, dissecting a frog? Dissecting a frog is not gross. We survived. Class. We're the surviving class. The grads came back from the dead. Oh, it was a zombie apocalypse, my friends. 2020 broke out. The Last of Us broke out. Do you remember zombies or vampires? Which one was it? Which one was it? And I bet you, there's three. Lucky number 3. And it goes to Cory Butcher. Lucky number 3 goes to Cory Butcher. He was a great baseball player. Adrian Gonzalez was a great baseball player. I went to school with famous people. I'm famous. How famous am I? I'll tell you in the eye. How famous am I? I'll tell you in my eye. I'm never gonna see Green Day on the beach, digging a hole. I'm never gonna see Green Day digging in my beach on the fucking San Diego Bay. San Diego, where you at? My hometown is turned into the bat. I come swinging, I come knocking. You wanna see me, it's like clockwork. But I'm not crazy, I'm just an addict. I don't do heavy substances. I could be telling you this, but would you listen to me? My voice is rough, my voice is gone. I can't sing for very long. I sound like Tom DeLonge. I'm not a lookalike, but I am famous, and I went to school with a lot of cool things. I don't like to fucking brag. Just give me what I fucking had. Just give me back what I had, man. I earned it. I achieved it. I passed the grade. I got an A+. I got a triple A+. I got sponsors. I got advertisements. I got my voice out there on Spotify and on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. Mr. Grinch. Yes, Mr. Grinch. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You put socks into my socks. You keep my feet warm. You keep my voice numb. And when you turn out the light, you never see the night. And when you turn out the light, you never see the night. Oh, man. Day 4. Well, here we start. Day 4. January, day 4. It's one for the archives. It's one for the books. But it's not one for the walk of shame. We did our 22 push-ups today. Dad, did you do your 22 push-ups?
What?
Today? Did you do your 22 push-ups?
No, I think I only got 20.
Would you like to do 22 push-ups with me?
No.
It's a military tradition. It's a military tradition, Dad.
How do you figure?
22. 22 survivors.
What are you talking about?
22 survivors. But how many were lost?
What the hell are you talking about? Gibberish. Yeah.
Hey, Frosty, you're still on. Oh, my voice. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I had it with this game. And I'm breaking my back just to know your name. 'Cause everything goes in a place like this. Everything goes, but don't you miss. I'm breaking my back just to know your name. Everything goes. Well, that's what I'm listening to. What song is this? This is off the record. This is OVA. This is bonus content. If you figured it out by now, wow. Did you read about it? Or did you just happen to stumble upon it? Or did you open it? How did you find the book? The Book of the Dead or the Book of the Living? You mustn't read from the book. Alright. I won't read from the book. But give me a good book. What's a good book? Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy.
What the hell are you doing there? You're looking at nothing.
Yes, yeah, because I don't want them to see anything.
Well, just turn it off.
No,
I don't get you.
you don't get it. You don't get me. Oh, I got you. I got you, Dad. I got you, Dad. Do 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 do. I got you, Dad.
Why?
Do 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 do. I got you, Dad.
You emptied the ashtray.
Do 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 do. I got you, Dad. Do 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 do. Oh, punk, you did it again. You might have hit the mute button. Ah. I'm gonna mute it.